So, I'm not going into work today. I had a conversation with a lot of folks yesterday. Wait, I had conversations with a lot of folks yesterday because I'm in I'm in a new spot in life, you know what I mean? But I reached out. I said what I said, and I got a lot of positive advice and feedback, and I truly appreciate that. So I'm taking today to exercise the advice that I was given. Um, this is one of those days where, and it's a rare day for me, I am saying screw work. I got to take care of some things with the wife and the family situation. That's what has to happen today. So that's what I'm doing. Well, right now I'm on the McDonald's app. I need to get my free coffee. But we've talked about this before. And what we've talked about is life. And one of the things that I try to do here is get away, relax, enjoy. You know what I mean? I don't know if that even makes sense. But, and like I say, I apologize. I'm getting my coffee put together because I'm too lazy to use my Keurig this morning. So, review and pay, da-da-da-da. Yes, keep it here. Hurry up. Place order. Magical things happen. All right. So, if by chance anyone from my work does see this, this is what happens. Because normally, I'm the guy that even when I'm off, I'm available. I don't like to miss or miss out. But today I gotta miss and miss out. I told them I will be completely non-responsive. No password resets, no access control, no Wi-Fi passwords, none of that. And I have to tell myself that because instinctively I'll go back to the house and start checking in on all the things that I haven't done yet. It's instinct. I'm a working mindseted person. But today is not the day for that. But I do have a question, request, I don't know how to put it. Today, I am seeking out uplifting music. I am seeking out music that when you're having these things in your head, that the music that brings you back up. Now, our songs of faith do that. But we're going beyond just the whole realm of religious music in that respect. Yeah. A good, you know what, it's okay song. Because it's Friday. And the regular week kind of should be full of all the concerns, stresses, and everything. But it's Friday. And we need to start our Friday, the beginning of this weekend with a deep breath, man. You know, because one thing I do know, everything will be okay. It's just a matter of how do we get there. Hello to Indonesia. And good morning. And it is a good morning. Folks will generally, if by chance you see me in public and say, hey, how are you? I'll tell you, I'm alive. I've told people before, one of the wisest people I have ever met didn't even have a third grade education, and we called her grandma. And she would say things. And she would say things like, I'm alive. That's it. Not good, not bad, I'm here. She would say things like, once you wake up, you have a chance. Yes, older, smarter, much. And it's funny because my grandmother was born in 1904. 1914. And so she grew up in that world. You see this right here, right? She grew up in the United States in 1914 until, and she didn't have, or at least she didn't outwardly show like social scarring or any sort of animus towards like, she wasn't that person. She was really the person that says, you know, you open your eyes, you see what's in front of you, and then you close your eyes and work with what's in front of you. Things like that. And I don't know if it makes sense to folks, but when people see me and I introduce myself, like you go to the gas station, I say, hello, happy person. I mean it. Hello, happy person. Now it goes both ways. See, when you introduce yourself to somebody, you say, hello, happy person, it kind of forces them to at least act happy. And there's a part two to that. People will sometimes respond, well, aren't you happy? And I will tell them, if I'm not, then you should never know it. You should never know it. Why does the world want to see unhappy people? We have enough of that without even trying. Another thing that I like is when I say hello, happy person, they'll say, well, how do you know I'm happy? This is the fun part. And I don't have a copyright or any sort of anything on this, so feel free to use this. So you walk and you say, hello, happy person, and someone will say, how do you know I'm happy? And my response is very simple. I am here, and you are here. If I am here and you are here, how can we not be happy? That doesn't mean we are content or satisfied or fulfilled, but it really is a starting point. And that's kind of the theme of the mindset today. Life is tough. Things happen. And a lot of these things that happen are completely out of our control. But I say to everybody out there, hello, happy people. And I believe that I am communicating with happy people because, yes, I am here. You are here. Like I said, it doesn't mean everything's perfect. It doesn't even mean that what I'm about to get into is what I want to get into. All it means is I'm here, you're here, we can do things. And when we have times of despair, when we have difficulty, still, we can do things. That is my mindset. You know, a lot of this is kind of, like I said, you get behind the wheel, and I've told myself pretty much every time I get behind the wheel, if it's not super traffic-y or if it's not bad weather, I'm going to do something. Because I don't have much, you know? Take care of the family, take care of the work, and do this. I try to have a good attitude. I try. And there are things, of course, this is essentially media. There are 5 million things that nobody ever sees. And like I said, my grandmother, nobody needs to see it. So, I'm here. You all are here. It's Friday. Let's make that effort and be happy. That's really all I got today. But happy Friday. Everybody take care. It's a doctor day. Got some things to take care of. But yeah, we're looking for uplifting stuff today. So if I get the moment to post anything musically today, it's going to be something uplifting. It's going to be something just kind of brings you there. So that's the goal today. Happy Friday. Creepy finger.